Mm. The morning breaks, but the light feels cold. Your memory lingers, a story untold. I walk through streets wrapped in gray, chasing a love that drifted away. Your laughter hides in the autumn air. Every corner whispers you're not there. I reach for warmth, but it slips through my fist. Lost in a world of melancholy mist. I try to hold what's meant to fade, but some hearts break in the quiet shade. This melancholy mist surrounds my soul, filling the spaces where you used to go. I gave my love, I gave my heart. Now all that remains is a fractured part. Every memory drifts and twists, gone with the fall. This melancholy mist. I see your face in the falling rain, hear your voice calling my name in vain. The dreams we built, the plans we made, dissolve in silence, slowly decay. I touch the past, but it slips like sand. Your hand is gone, but I still stand, trying to find what I can't resist. Haunted by this melancholy mist. I held on longer than I could bear, but even love can vanish into air. This melancholy mist surrounds my soul, filling the spaces where you used to go. I gave my love, I gave my heart. Now all that remains is a fractured part. Every memory drifts and twists, gone with the fall. This melancholy mist. If I could call back one last day, I'd hold you close, not let you fade away. But even light can't pierce the gloom, and love dissolves in the quiet room. I don't hate you, I just take for the life we built and couldn't take. This melancholy mist still wraps around, a silent song without a sound. I gave my all, I gave my soul. Now I wander, trying to be whole. You were my twist. Now I'm left in this melancholy mist. I breathe the fog, I feel the pain. When I call your name, I call your name. Fluorescent hum and the squeak of the wheel. It's funny the things that make love feel real. 2 a.m. in the frozen food aisle. Walk 5 miles just to see you smile. We didn't need a candlelit table of wine, just a basket of snacks and your hand in mine. The world was asleep, but we were wide awake, tracing the choices we were about to make. Scanning the items, scanning your face. I thought I'd find memories between the cereal boxes and the sliding glass doors. I was becoming yours, you were becoming yours. It was just a midnight grocery run under the neon. We were the only ones bagging up memories we thought would last before we became a part of the past. Now I'm walking these aisles and the air feels cold, buying the stories that we never told. Just a ghost in the checkout lane number 4, waiting for a girl who don't live here no more. You laughed at the way I picked out the fruit. I told you your messy hair looked kinda cute. We were talking about futures, we were talking about someday, before someday turned into going our separate ways. Now the receipt is faded, the ink is all gone, and I'm still standing here waiting for dawn. The automatic doors open with a sigh, like the way you looked when you said goodbye. I'm pushing a cart that's empty and light through the parking lot, puddles in the middle of the night. Everything shifted, the geometry's wrong. How did a grocery run turn into a song? It was just a midnight grocery run under the neon. We were the only ones bagging up memories we thought would last before we became a part of the past. Now I'm walking these aisles and the air feels cold, buying the stories that we never told. Just a ghost in the checkout lane number 4, waiting for a girl who don't live here no more. Total do. Total dibs. Because you can't buy back the time. Midnight. Just a midnight run. I opened the book we wrote in vain, every word etched with love and pain. The ink is blurred with tears I cried, memories of you I cannot hide. Your voice still whispers between the lines, haunting me through endless times. I try to close it, but it remains a story written with tear-stained pages. I held on tight to what we knew, but some chapters end before we do. These tear-stained pages hold my heart, every word tears me apart. I gave my love, I gave my all, now I'm left with nothing at all. The story fades, but I remain lost in love's unending pain. Tear-stained pages, that's what's left, echoes of us and the love we wept. I see your smile in the morning light, feel your shadow in the night. The dreams we had, the promises we made, lie forgotten in the shade. I try to write a happy end, but the pen refused to pretend. Now every page I turn alone holds the ache of what we've known. These tear-stained pages hold my heart. Every word tears me apart. I gave my love, I gave my all. Now I'm left with nothing at all. The story fades, but I remain lost in love's unending pain. Tear-stained pages, that's what's left. Echoes of us and the love we wept. If I could turn back the hands of time, I'd keep your heart close to mine. But even words can't heal the grief. Love that ended in disbelief. I don't hate you, I just ache for every page we couldn't make. These tear-stained pages still hold me tight. A book of love that lost the fight. I gave my all, I gave my soul. Now I wander, trying to behold you in my light, my sweetest stage. Now I'm trapped on tear-stained pages, tear-stained pages. All that remains, memories of love and endless pain. I close the book, but it's not the end. Tear-stained pages, my broken friend. The room feels colder than it should. Your shadow lingers where you stood. I hear your voice in every hall, a silent echo I can't call. The memories we swore last lie broken in the haunted past. I reach for you, but you're not there. Just hollow walls and empty air. I try to hold, I try to say, but love can't rise from a lonely grave. This echoing emptiness surrounds my heart. Every beat reminds me we're apart. I gave my love, I gave my all. Now I'm left listening to you fall. Your absence screams in every room, turns the night into a gloom. Love doesn't die with gentle grace. It leaves behind echoing emptiness. I see your smile in strangers' eyes. I hear your laughter in quiet skies. I chase the ghost of what we were, a fading song I can't recapture. I built my world around your name. Now it's gone, but I remain. Broken pieces where hope once stood, trying to love in a place I never could. I gave my all, I gave my best, but some hearts fail the final test. This echoing emptiness fills the night, soft as shadows, sharp as light. I reach for you, you slipped away, leaving silence where we used to stay. I try to breathe, I try to mend, but the walls keep your ghost, my friend. Love doesn't fade with tender caress. It leaves behind echoing emptiness. If I could speak into the void, I'd tell watched the sun fade through your eyes, felt the warmth of all our lives. We built a world we couldn't hold, a fragile story that turned cold. Your laughter echoes in empty rooms, memories dancing like faded moons. I held your love, but it slipped away, leaving shadows where it used to stay. I believed in dreams we make, but some hearts break before they wake. The hollow hopes are all I keep, love that whispers then falls asleep. I reach for you, you let me fall. Now silence answers every call. I gave my all, I gave my soul, but loving you is left to hold. Hollow hopes are all that remain, echoes of a love that feels like pain. I trace the lines we drew in sand, fingers trembling, heart in hand. Every promise we made feels thin, every end is where we begin. I hear your voice in every street, a ghostly rhythm, soft and sweet, but reality pulls me from the dream. Nothing's ever as it seems. I held on tight through storm and smoke, still the fire we built went up in smoke. The hollow hopes are all I keep, love that whispers then falls asleep. I reach for you, you let me fall. Now silence answers every call. I gave my all, I gave my soul, but loving you is left to hold. Hollow hopes are all that remain, echoes of a love that feels like pain. If I could turn back time and see, I love you less, but saving me. The pain still lingers, cuts too deep, a wound that's mine alone to keep. I don't hate you, I don't scream, I just ache for what we dream. These hollow hopes still haunt my nights, soft as whispers, sharp as fights. I try to hold on, I try to stay, but love like ours just fades away. I gave my all, I gave my soul. Now hollow hopes are all I know, hollow hopes are all that remain. A broken heart wrapped in silent pain. I'll carry and carry you and carry me. Hollow hopes eternally. I was looking for my jacket, the one I haven't worn since fall, but I found a piece of you hanging against the back wall. Cotton fleece and memories, charcoal gray and oversized, a physical reminder of the life we sacrificed. I haven't moved it once, I haven't touched the sleeve. It's the only part of you that didn't have to leave. It still smells like your detergent and that cheap vanilla spice, a sensory collision that I paid for twice. I should put it in a box, I should throw it in the trash, but I'm standing in the dark, waiting for the crash. It's just your hoodie in my closet, hanging on a wire. I of heart, heavy pain. I'm wearing it tonight just to feel a little close. Even though I'm dancing with a fabric-covered ghost. Yeah, the threads are pulling loose and the colors getting thin, just like the state of the heart I'm living in. I remember when you bought it at that concert in the park. We were shivering and happy, glowing in the dark. You wrapped around my shoulders and you kissed me on the cheek. Now I haven't heard your voice in 100-something weeks. It's a hollow shell of comfort, it's a temporary fix for a soul that's been shattered into 67 bits. I'm sleep deep in the used to be, I'm drowning in the you and me. I'm breathing in the sense of a person who is gone, trying to make a fabric sunset last until the dawn. But the smell is fading and the warmth is alive. It's just your hoodie in my closet, hanging on a wire, a flammable reminder of a long extinguished fire. It's got the shape of your shoulders and a stain from the rain, a soft woven fabric full of hard, heavy pain. I'm wearing it tonight just to feel a little close. Even though I'm dancing with a fabric-covered ghost. Yeah, the threads are pulling loose and the colors getting thin, just like the state of the heart I'm living in. Living it right now, think it's hard now. I'll hang it back up in the corner in the dark. A little bit of cloth that used to be a spark. Pre-painted castles in the sky, promise forever. You and I, your hand in mine, felt so alive. But even magic fades in time. I woke to find the walls were gone. The dream we held had moved along. Every storybook we swore to write now crumbles in the pale moonlight. I trade your name on shattered glass, holding on to a love that couldn't last. This fractured fairy tale is breaking me. Love that once was, now I can't see. I believed in us, I believed in you. Now the pages tear right through. We danced in light, now I'm alone, haunted by a heart of stone. Fairy tales don't always stay, sometimes they quietly fade away. Your laughter lingers like a ghost in every room I needed most. I walk through echoes of our song, hoping maybe I was wrong. The prince we dreamed of never came, and I'm left with only blame. The story ended in our tears, written by our fear. I try to remember what we had built, but love can't heal a heart of guilt. This fractured fairy tale is breaking me. Love that once was, now I can't see. I believed in us, I believed in you. Now the pages tear right through. We danced in light, now I'm alone, haunted by a heart of stone. Fairy tales don't always stay, sometimes they quietly fade. could rewrite a single line, I'd keep you close, make you mine. But some stories weren't meant to last, and some love dies before the cast. I don't hate you, I just grieve for the fairy tale I can't retrieve. This fractured fairy tale won't let me go. I still feel the warmth, I still feel the war. I believed in dreams, I believed in you. Now the ending is all I knew. We danced in light, now I face the night, haunted by love that's out of sight. Fairy tales don't always stay, some fade into a broken day. I'll keep the pages in my hand, a fractured fairy tale I'll never understand. Your voice still lives in quiet rooms between the dusk and afternoon. I close my eyes and you're still there, like time forgot we said goodbye. Old photographs won't let me sleep. Every smile cuts too deep. We look so sure, we look so free. Now it's just you haunting me. I try to burn the past away, but ashes always choose to stay. These shrouded memories pull me under, soft as rain, loud as thunder. I moved on, at least I pretend, but every road still meets your end. You let go so easily, while I drown in what we used to be. Love don't fade like it's supposed to be. It hides inside shrouded memories. I hear you laugh in crowded places, see your eyes in strangers' faces. I trace your name in broken sleep, promises I couldn't keep. You said I'd heal with passing days, but healing walks a crooked way. I'm standing still while life moves fast, chained to moments in the past. I gave you more than I could lose, still I wasn't what you choose. but they never go away. I'm stronger now, yet still I see you shaped this broken part of me. You were love, you were my star. Now a ghost around my heart. Love don't fade like it's supposed to be. It lives on in shrouded If you ever think of me, I loved you honestly. We're standing on a kitchen floor that feels like solid ground, but there's a low frequency hum, a terrifying sound. Deep beneath the dinner plates and the tiles beneath our feet, the pressure's building up from the things we won't repeat. I see a hairline fracture spreading down the hallway while we're decorating a house that's destined to fall. It's not a sudden storm, it's not a bolt from the blue. It's the slow, steady friction of me and you. We've been rubbing each other wrong for 1,000 days, until the earth underneath us starts to smoke and haze. We're living on the fault lines, waiting for the quake, counting all the promises we know we're gonna break. The map is being redrawn, the continents are moving. There's nothing left to save and there's nothing left for proving. I can feel the tremor, I can feel the shelf slide. There's nowhere left for us to run and nowhere left to hide. Yeah, the ground is opening up wide and deep, between the love we wanted and the life we have to keep. You're talking about the summer, I'm thinking about the cracks. We're walking on a glass floor with hatchets in our backs. Every fine is a tremor, every okay is a shift. Watching the tectonic plates begin to drift. One day we'll be islands separated by the sea, looking through a telescope of who we used to be. Upstairs are falling, the vases are breaking, the very foundation of us is shaking. Don't try to steady the table, don't try to hold the door. We don't belong to this geography anymore. We're living on the fault lines, waiting for the quake, counting all the promises we know we're gonna break. The map is being redrawn, the continents are moving. There's nothing left to save and there's nothing left for proving. I can feel the tremor, I can feel the shelf slide. There's nowhere left for us to run and nowhere left to hide. Yeah, the ground is opening up wide and deep, between the love we wanted and the life we have to keep. And the life we have to keep. The shift, the slip, the tightening of the grip, it's coming down. I can feel the ground move. rehearsing my line in the bathroom mirror, watching my breath make the glass a little clearer. I got a list of the ways that you let me down, and a suitcase of sorries to drive out of town. But when I walk in the room and I see your face, the fire just dies in this hollowed out space. The air is thick with the words we're holding back, like a bridge over water with a deep hidden crack. I'm waiting for the explosion, I'm waiting for the scream, but we're just two shadows in a bad silent dream. It's the argument we never had that's killing us now. The why and the when and the where and the how. We didn't go out in a blaze or a flash. We're just two cold chimneys full of gray quiet ash. No slamming of doors, no tears on the floor, just the sound of the silence as you walk out the door. It's the loudest thing I've ever heard in my life. The argument we never had, cutting like a knife. You ask me what's for dinner, I say I don't know. While underneath the surface there's a wild undertow. I wanna tell you I'm lonely, I wanna ask where you've been, but I just pick up my phone and I start scrolling again. If we could just yell, if we could just fight, maybe we'd find a way back to the light. Say something cruel, say something true, just give me a version of the real fucking you. But you just nod your head and you turn off the lamp in this room that's grown cold and heavy and damp. It's the argument we never had that's killing us now. The why and the when and the where and the how. We didn't go out in a blaze or a flash. We're just two cold chimneys full of gray quiet ash. No slamming of doors, no tears on the floor, just the sound of the silence as you walk out the door. It's the loudest thing I've ever heard in my life. The argument we never had, cutting like a knife. Unsaid, unhate, we're dying for the lack of a single word. Good night. I'm staring at the glass, it's 3 a.m. again. The algorithm's whispering like an old cool friend. It thought I'd like to see a photo from 3 years ago. You're laughing in the sunlight with a face I used to know. but that version of you doesn't have an active IP, and the version of you now is a stranger to me. I'm scrolling through the threads, I'm haunted by the links. The cloud is full of everything my heavy spirit thinks. I try to hit delete, I try to block the pain, but the data in the ether keeps calling out your name. We're just digital ghosts in a silicon sky, living in the pixels of a long faded lie. I see your active status like a light left on at home, but I'm sitting in the silence of this empty Google Chrome. You're a notification that I shouldn't wanna see, a ghost in the machine that won't set me free. Yeah, the heart breaks in binary, 1 and a 0, in a story where I'm no longer the hero. Your suggested friends list shows your sister and your dog. I'm walking through the vapors of a high-speed data fog. I see you liked a post by a guy I never met. The metadata's feeding on my digital regret. I'm checking your location, then I'm throwing down the phone. The GPS says disconnected, I am truly on my own. Clear the cache, wipe the try to feel like I'm alive, but the facial recognition knows exactly who you are, mapping out the distance like a dead and distant star. System failure, memories, digital ghosts in a silicon sky, living in the pixels of a long faded lie. I see your active status like a light left on at home, but I'm sitting in the silence of this empty Google Chrome. You're a notification that I shouldn't wanna see, a ghost in the machine that won't set me free. Yeah, the heart breaks in binary, 1 and a 0, in a story where I'm no longer the hero. A fading refresh, nothing's changed. Is this strange? Log out, log out, log out, log out, log out, log out. The king size metric feels like an ocean tonight. 60 inches of desert under the pale moonlight. I'm curled on the edge, tracing the seam of the sheet, while you're breathing steady, just 2 feet from my feet. But I might as well be on the dark side of the moon, in this blueless silence of our master master bedroom. If I reached out my hand, I'd touch your shoulder blade. But I'm terrified of the phantom wall we've made. We're sharing the pillows, we're sharing the air, but I'm looking for you, and you're just not there. It's 1,000 miles of nothing's wrong in a space where we used to belong. We're back to back like statues in the dark, waiting for a dream to give us back the spark. But the gravity's shifting, the middle is a ledge, and we're both just clinging to our own little edge. There's no longer room for the life that we live, just this freezing distance in the same bed. The blue light from your phone flickers against the wall. You're scrolling through a world where I don't exist at all. I wonder who you're talking to, or what you're trying to find to drown out the rhythm of my heart left behind. The ghost of us is sleeping in the space in between, a flickering shadow on a digital screen. Turn around, just turn around, let the silence make a sound. Break the border, cross the line, tell me that you're still mine. But you just shift the covers and pull them tighter to your chest. Out, it's 1,000 miles of nothing's wrong, a space where we used to belong. We're back to back like statues in the dark, waiting for a dream to give us back the spark. But the gravity's shifted, the middle is a ledge, and we're both just clinging to our own little edge. There's no longer room for the life that we live, just this freezing distance in the same bed. Left side, right side, right side. The great divide. Good night to the stranger sleeping by my side. Heavy exhale. The fire we built is cold tonight. Ashes falling where there was light. Your laughter echoes, but you're gone, leaving me to face the dawn. I reach for warmth that isn't there, trace your ghost through the empty air. Every spark we had is just remains, burned away like forsaken flames. I held on longer than I could bear, but love turned fragile in the air. These forsaken flames still haunt my soul, flickering memories I can't control. I gave my heart, I gave my all. Now I'm left with nothing at all. Every promise, every word, lost in smoke, barely heard. Forsaken flames, that's what remains. See your face in the dying light, hear your whispers in the night. The dreams we made, the vows we swore, lying ruins on the floor. I try to hold what slipped away, but even hope burns low someday. And now I'm left with just the shame of loving you in forsaken flames. I gave you more than I could say. Still love drifted into the grave. These forsaken flames still haunt my soul, flickering memories I can't control. I gave my heart, I gave my all. Now I'm left with nothing at all. Every promise, every word, lost in smoke, barely heard. Forsaken flames, that's what remains. Echoes of love, endless pain. If I could turn back the hands of time, I'd hold you close and make you mine. But some fires burn too fierce, too fast, and love like ours was never meant to last. I don't hate you, I just grieve for the life we built and couldn't keep. The forsaken flames still scorch my heart, lighting the pieces torn apart. I gave my love, I gave my soul. Now I walk through the empty cold. You were my spark, my brightest flame. Now I'm alone with only your name. Forsaken flames, they remain ashes of I breathe the smoke, I feel the ache. Forsaken flames, my heart can't take. There are 1,000 voices in this crowded city here, walking past the stations, seeing people everywhere. But my ears are tuned to a frequency that's gone, like a radio left playing in a house before the dawn. It wasn't just the syllables, it wasn't just the sound, it was the way you anchored me, kept me on the ground. Now the silence is a weight and the quiet is a scream. I'm searching for a ghost in the middle of a dream, because nobody else knows the inflection or the tone that made me feel like I was finally coming home. It was the way you said my name, like a prayer or a secret, like a promise so golden. You do anything to keep it. You put a melody in every single letter, made me believe that the world was getting better. Now it's just a word, just a cold hollow sound. across the street today. I turned around so fast I felt the world begin to sway. But their voice was sharp and jagged, and their eyes were filled with gray. They didn't use the softness that you used to display. It's like a song I used to love, played on a broken string. It doesn't mean nothing, no, it doesn't mean nothing. You took the me out of the name that I was given. Now I'm just a shell, just a ghost that's barely living. Call it out once more, even if it's just a lie. Let me hear it one last time before we say goodbye, please. It was the way you said my name, like a prayer or a secret, like a promise so golden. You'd do anything to keep it. You put a melody in every single letter, made me believe that the world was getting better. Now it's just a word, just a cold, hollow sound. Since you're not the one who's throwing it around, yeah, my identity is flickering. It'll never be the same without the way you said my name. Please, two silver rings and we know they used to feel like light. Now they're just shadows in the middle of the night. My name, your voice, silence. Please. The room feels smaller without you here. Shadows stretch where you disappear. Your laughter lingers like a ghost. The warmth we had, I miss the most. I watch the world through tired eyes, hiding pain behind quiet lies. Every corner speaks of what we had. Every heartbeat feels so sad. I try to chase the fading flame, but love can't stay when it feels this pain. These dim lights reflect my heart, flickering where we fell apart. I reach for you, but you're away, leaving only the shades of gray. I gave my all, I gave my soul, but loving you is left to hold. Dim lights shine where loved ones play. Now all that's left is the light that fades. I hear your voice in silent streets, see your face in strangers' eyes. I trace the steps where we once danced, but every memory just passes by. I try to mend the pieces torn, but the world we knew is overworn. And even hope feels small tonight under dim lights. I held on longer than I could. Still the night reminds me I should. These dim lights reflect my heart, I could turn back all the time, I'd hold you close, make you mine. But some love slips too far away, leaving night where there was day. I don't hate you, I just grieve for every dream we couldn't keep. Each dim light still guide me through shadows of a love I knew. I gave my all, I gave my heart. Now I walk through the broken parts. You were my light, now I face the night. Still I remember, still I fight. Dim lights shine where love once played, but the glow of us slowly fades. Alone, learning how to face the night on my own. I'm staring at the three dots, watching them dance. A digital heartbeat, a ghost of a chance. The screen light is medicinal, sterile and blue, cutting through the dark as I'm reaching for you. But the signal is weak and the room is too still. I'm waiting for words that you don't have to fill. Is it the satellite or is it your heart? Is it the distance or are we falling apart? I'm holding the plastic, pressing it tight to the ear that used to listen to your goodnight. There's just static on the line tonight, a hollow hum where the love used to lie. I can hear you breathing miles away, but I can't hear a single thing you wanna say. Just white noise, crackle in the hum of the wire, the ashes of a bridge that was once on fire. We're still connected, but we're not fine, lost in the static on the line. You said hello and it sounded like glass breaking in a hallway as the memories pass. I tried to tell you that I'm lonely as hell, but the connection cut out before the first syllable fell. Maybe the silence is a mercy we need to stop the open wounds before they start to bleed. I remember when your voice was a melody clear. Now you're just a frequency I can't quite hear. Are you breaking up or are you breaking free? Is there talking to shadows until the dawn. You wrote it on a napkin at the diner downtown. Words like forever, and I'll never let you down. But the coffee left a ring, and the ink started to bleed. Now I'm looking for the oxygen I know I'm gonna need. You spoke in such colors, vivid and bright, but they're starting to wash out in the morning light. I folded your words and I kept them in my coat like a lifeline, or maybe just a suicide note. But the edges are fraying, the creases are deep. There's a tally in my head of the secrets you keep. They were just paper thin promises, easy to tear, weightless as feathers drifting through the air. I built a whole house out of things you said. Now the roof's falling in on this empty bed. One little gust and the structure gives way to the I'm sorry's you don't even know how to say. Yeah, we're living in a palace made of origami lies, with paper thin promises and cardboard skies. Try to tape the pieces, try to glue the seams, but you can't fix a heart with your maybes and dreams. You promised you'd change, you promised you'd stay, but paper gets heavy when it's soaked in the rain. And the storm's coming in, I can feel the barometric drop. I'm waiting for the moment when the lion's gonna stop. If always was a mountain, we're standing at the base, looking at the summit that we'll never get to trace. Because your word isn't stone and your word isn't steel, it's just wood, pulp and vanity was never even real. They were just paper thin promises, easy to tear, weightless as feathers drifting through the air. I built a whole house out of things you said. Now the roof's falling in on this empty bed. One little gust and the structure gives way to the I'm sorry's you don't even know how to say. Yeah, we're living in a palace made of origami lies, with paper thin promises and cardboard sky. Careful how you fold them, they might cut your hand. Paper thin, just like everything we planned. I found them tucked inside a book I haven't read in years. A chemical reaction to a dozen hidden fears. Square borders holding ghosts of a July afternoon, back when we thought the sun would never trade places with the moon. Your smile is developing The colors are bleeding at the edges of the frame, yellow by the secrets that we never dared to name. I'm holding on to plastic, I'm holding on to dust, watching the silver turn slowly into rust. We're just fading Polaroids in a digital age, caught in the middle of a turning page. The highlights are blown out, the shadows are deep. We're the only promises I didn't get to keep. I'm shaking the picture, trying to make it clear, but the more I look, the more you disappear. Yeah, we're losing our focus, we're losing our light, fading Polaroids in the middle of the night. In the middle of the night. There's a shot of us at the ocean, looking at the tide. Before we had so many things we had to hide. I remember the salt, I remember the wind in your hair. Now I look at the photo and it feels like no one's there. The chemistry is failing, the image is going gray, just like the way you looked as you walked away. Don't turn away, don't leave me in the dark. I'm trying to remember the shape of the spark, but the film is old and the exposure was wrong. How did a moment turn into what was for so long? We're just fading Polaroids in the digital age, caught in the middle of a turning page. The highlights are blown out, the shadows are deep. We're the only promises I didn't get to keep. I'm shaking the picture, trying to make it clear, but the more I look, the more you disappear. Yeah, we're losing our focus, we're losing our light, fading Polaroids in the middle of the night. Wash it out, that's what love is all about. I can't see you anymore. The lights are low, the walls feel close. Every breath reminds me of us. Your name still hums in empty space, like a ghost I can't replace. I try to drown you in the night, but shadows know me far too well. I wear your absence like a bruise, every heartbeat rings a bell. I swore I learned to be okay, but the dark keeps pulling me away. I'm in gloom's embrace, holding on to pain, letting sorrow fall like rain. You let go, I stayed the same, loving you just fed the flame. I smile wide, but I'm not safe. I'm breaking slow. Embrace. Your laughter echoes down the hall, memories I can't dissolve. I talk to you like you're still here, like losing you wasn't real. You said I'd heal with passing time, but time just sharpens every line. I trace the cracks you left in me, wondering who I'm meant to be. Hide the tears behind my face, but grief won't loosen its embrace. I'm in gloom's embrace, wearing all my scars, counting seconds, counting stars. You moved on, I stay behind, trapped inside this state of mind. I'm still breathing, but I'm breaking slow in gloom's embrace. If love was light, what do I hate? Why does my heart still hesitate? I don't hate you, I just miss the way we were before this. If letting go means losing me, then maybe grief is where I'll be. I'm leaving gloom's embrace tonight, even if it costs a fight. I'll carry scars, but not your name. I won't drown inside the pain. You were love, you were my place. Now just a chapter I replace. I survived your cold goodbye. I'm stronger than the tears I cried. Goodbye, my love. I'm stepping out of gloom's embrace. If you want, I can make it darker, more hopeful. Shape it for radial length, adjust for male, female, chord progression. Rewrite it for a kiss like only a heavy rock. The night drifts in with a heavy sigh. I hear your name in the wind's reply. The echoes of laughter we used to know fade into shadows that quietly grow. I play our song on an empty string. Every note reminds me of everything. The dreams we built, the love we made, now haunt me like a sorrowful serenade. I held you close through storms and pain, but love slips through like autumn rain. This sorrowful serenade plays on my heart. Every chord tears me apart. I reach for you, I called your name, but all I find is an empty flame. I gave my all, I gave my soul. Now I'm left trying to be whole. Love doesn't end in gentle ways. It lingers in a sorrowful serenade. I walk through streets we used to roam. Each corner whispers you're alone. The light that used to guide my way fades with every word you didn't say. I trace the scars of what we were, hoping one day they won't hurt. But silence sings where loved ones stayed, a haunting, sorrowful serenade. I tried to mend what we had begun, but some hearts break when love is done. This sorrowful serenade fills the night, soft as whispers, sharp as light. I reach for you, but you're not there. Only shadows in the empty air. I gave my all, I gave my soul. Now I'm left trying to be whole. Love doesn't die in gentle ways, it lingers in a sorrowful serenade. If I could hold back every tear, would it silence this melody of fear? I don't hate you, I just grieve for all the promises we couldn't keep. If letting go is what I must, I'll carry love turning to dust. This sorrowful serenade won't let me go. It plays in whispers, soft and low. I gave my all, I gave my heart. Now I walk through the broken parts. You were my light, now I see the shade. Still I sing this sorrowful serenade.